Welcome to Cosmo Talks. I'm Petra. In this episode, we explore the microbiome of centenarians and how you can be a good host for your guests, your microorganisms. Because together, you form a fascinating ecosystem. And when the interaction is right, when the crosstalk is optimal, superpowers emerge. What do people who reach 100 have in common? Researchers have searched for the answer in genes, lifestyle, nutrition, social connections, all relevant. But one of the most consistent findings is surprising: their guts, specifically their microbiome. Centenarians have microbiomes that are different from those of average elderly people, not randomly different, systematically different, in ways that seem to offer protection against the aging processes that affect others. In 2021, Nature published a study analyzing the microbiome of Japanese centenarians. The findings were remarkable. Centenarians had unique bacterial strains that were rare in younger elderly people. These strains produced specific bile acids that were strongly antibacterial and anti-inflammatory. The researchers called it a protective microbiome, a composition that actively contributes to healthy aging. A 2023 study in Cell Host and Microbe went further. Researchers analyzed the microbiome of centenarians from different cultures: Japan, Italy, China. Despite totally different diets and lifestyles, there were striking similarities. Centenarians worldwide had microbiomes with higher diversity than typical elderly people. They had more bacteria that produced short-chain fatty acids. They had fewer pro-inflammatory strains. Their microbiomes appeared biologically younger than their chronological age suggested. But here's the fascinating part. The direction of causality is bidirectional. Yes, a healthy microbiome contributes to long life, but long life also contributes to a healthy microbiome. Centenarians make lifestyle choices: exercise, nutrition, social connection, that support their microbiome. It's a virtuous circle. The microbiome supports longevity, and the habits of longevity support the microbiome. At Cosmo Group, since 2007, we started looking for the microbiome patterns we saw in healthy elderly people. Not just centenarians, they're rare, but people in their 70s and 80s who functioned exceptionally, active, sharp, vital. Their microbiomes showed patterns that resembled what science found in centenarians: higher diversity, robust short-chain fatty acid production, low inflammatory markers. Interestingly, many of them didn't follow extreme diets or have obsessive health routines. What they shared: consistency, years of consistent habits. A professor emeritus of 82 illustrates this. Sharp as a knife, daily active, no medications. His microbiome was remarkably diverse, comparable to someone of 50. When we asked about his secret, he laughed. No secret. A walk every day, vegetables every day, something to learn every day. For 50 years, no optimization, no biohacking, just consistent, simple habits. For 50 years. The aha moment: the microbiome of centenarians is not coincidence. It's a result. The result of decades of choices that support diversity, reduce inflammation, and nourish symbiotic relationships. You don't build the microbiome of a centenarian in a month or a year. You build it over decades. This is not a reason for discouragement. It's a reason for perspective. The choices you make today influence the microbiome you'll have in 20 years. Start now. Be consistent. The compounding works in your favor. The biohack. The 50-year question. For every habit you consider, ask yourself, can I sustain this for 50 years? If the answer is no, too extreme, too restrictive, too complicated, then it's probably not the right approach. Look for habits that are sustainable, that you can integrate into your life without heroic effort, that you can maintain until you're 100. Consistency over decades beats intensity over months. Every time. This was Cosmo Talks. Remember, you are not a machine that can break down. You are an ecosystem that responds and that gives hope, because small, consistent choices compound into big changes over time. Want to discover more? Visit cosmogroup.eu. Until next time.